It's week 6 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Lions, and it's all up next.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, I know you're excited about this one. That's because it's shaping up to be a pass-heavy showcase for these QBs.
Kate, keep your eyes on the skies because that's where the offense and the fireworks are going to come from. We've heard from their teammates and coaches about the trust they have in these quarterbacks on the field to really steer these offenses. In a quarterback-driven league, that trust is essential to compete week in and week out. We should have a good one today.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here we go, second and very long. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. Just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
From the 29. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Brought in close to the 8. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touch. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. They'll look to run with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when the play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give right side to Gainwell. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now on 4th down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Cowboys and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. First down, here's Dak. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. From the red zone now. Completed here to Komet. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Dak now from the gun. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Dak throwing again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Another throw for Prescott. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Purdy on 1st down. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throw left side, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running left, it's Gainwell. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's caught for the 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak off the play fake. Right side, got a man, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throw complete to Williams. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Straight ahead with Williams. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Komet brings it in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 16-yard line.
From the 16. Reeled in at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Mevis now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Dobbs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Purdy throwing here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
First down throw by Purdy. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 3 now. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Purdy setting up that play action. Garner's got it. It's complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Looking to throw, Purdy. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw again, it's Purdy. It's caught, Garner. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. From the red zone now. He's got a man left. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions face a 4-point deficit. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Lions 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys hoping to grow their lead before halftime. They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now it's 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Mevis now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Trenton Gill on the punt. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Thielen's got it, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. From the gun is Prescott. Completes this one to Hill. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. 2nd and 3 now. Prescott here from the gun. Throw complete to Thielen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Here's Dak. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little...
And the Lions get him. Down he goes. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And 4th and 4 coming up. Throwing it just before halftime. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. So we've hit the end of 2. The Cowboys fighting to the halftime lead here in Dallas. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin with the early game across the Atlantic at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London, where it was the visiting Jaguars who were able to come away with the road victory. Travis Etienne accounting for all of his guys' offense there as he had both of their touchdowns. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Aiden O'Connell, excellent in the victory as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Jerry Jeudy, a touchdown catch in the victory. The Cowboys were treated to a fine first half from number 4, quarterback Dak Prescott. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Prescott to throw. Oh, he's in trouble here, and he'll go down. The Lions got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Back to throw. Here's Dak. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Prescott. He's on the move. He's running for it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense returning to the field. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They bring the tight end in motion. From the gun is Purdy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it's 3rd down now. Play action now with Purdy. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Jukes out a 1 stop, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Komet brings it in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Dak now from the gun. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 3 now. From the 31. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw by Purdy. Able to find Gainwell. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Complete to Coleman. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Got Williams, and it's complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 18-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Complete. It's Cooper. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action, Prescott. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. Dom's the man in motion right. Purdy on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Pass caught by Gainwell. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. To the left sideline, complete. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet. First and 10 from the 41. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout now, staff out to attend to an injured player, and that's Javonte Williams shaken up. And we know he's dealt with a big injury before. Hopefully nothing serious this time. Prescott now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good bead on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out right side, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Tight end motioning right. Purdy setting up that play action. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. From the gun is Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
From the red zone now. It's caught. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Blitz coming for Purdy. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Lions 28.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. This will be caught by Cooper. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
To the sideline, and it is caught. Here he goes again. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 4. Got his target. It's Hill. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Dak. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Purdy on 1st down. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right, and I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. Begins his return at the 16. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw. Got his man on the in. Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Tight end in motion left. Here he is to throw. He's got it. Room to run. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's brought down for a loss. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Now to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys jump in front late. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
that one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. This finds Dobbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. Setting up to pass. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much.
Nope.
Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Back to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he got the first. Clock stops at 23 seconds to play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Davis up the middle. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Pretty throwing here on 1st. That one is caught left side of the field. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
No matter how that kick was going to go, Kate, there was going to be elation on one side and absolute heartbreak on the other. And that's what makes for a memorable finish and one heck of a game we got to watch.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. And they'll kneel this down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.